All right, this is the second time I'm recording this video because I forgot to set an input for my microphone. It is what it is. Many updates happened within, the last time I uploaded a video. Uh, Lots of things have changed, some good, some bad, but my momentum right now going up. So let's go over the updates. I unfortunately lost basically all my accounts. But these ones are the ones for the rainy day I told you guys about. Um, but it's not what you actually think. I am not mad about all those trades at all. I didn't really over trade. I over leveraged, yes, but over trading, not really. Um, the setups were there, and I've learned my lessons from them, right? A little bit more updates about my trading. Uh, I have started. I know I'm kind of model hopping, yes, but the new style that I have been trading, I feel like it fits me a lot more because I'm very impatient. And if you guys look at my ICT trades, I also like I want my winners to hit within like 3 minutes, right? Like max. I'm not one to sit on a trade for a long time. I do like to micromanage. So I was looking around, right? And I already know of order flow trading, right? Um the problem was I basically only used volume profile and a little bit of bookmap. I stopped using bookmap because I thought that it was just a bit too mumble jumbly, and so I just kept using ICT for a long time. Um, but what I told you guys before, right? I wanted to uh trade ICT for New York session and then trade volume profile for Asia session. If you guys know of Cami Capital, he does very well during the Asia session solely using volume profile, and I'm not as good as him. And when I was backtesting, I could not find a strategy that fit me, right? And using FX replay, it was very hard to use the Cami Capital strategy because the volume profiles were not, they don't update like extended, like like TradingView does. So I couldn't find anything that works. And then I remember looking at a video that Fabiano, I can't pronounce the last name, but Fabiano was put out a video, and his style of trading I felt matched mine a lot. But the problem was I did not dive into it because it was just very confusing, right? All the words are very confusing. But I did start doing my research, and I slowly started getting the concepts because I saw his videos quite a bit ago. But I've only recently started to apply these concepts that he's been doing, and I feel like it fit me pretty well. I use ICT mainly as my bias for the day, right? Let's say today, for example. Let's go for today, right? Go in the daily. What happened? We went into this gap, right? We took previous day low, big rejection up. We have this gap here to fill. So my bias for the day was long, right? 4 hour off of this FEG. 1 hour, we swept these lows into this order block. I don't really trade 30-minute. 15 minutes is bullish. So in my mind, everything's bullish, right? What changed though is I've started using deep charts uh by Fabiano, which he created, and it's helped me a lot. Like this micro scalping stuff. Matt Trades also helped me with my mindset of I don't need the big piece of the pie. I only need, like, he trades 10 points. Just 10 points. Uh one mini contract of 10 micros, 10 points, $200 a day, done. Or two trades, $400 a day, and that's it. All right. Um and so I've started to do that, right? And it's been working out pretty well. Although I haven't gotten a payout yet, right? Like I could have gotten a $40 payout, but that's besides the point. I did not. So I some of the good things that happened to me, I did get. Let me hide this real fast though. I did get myself a Lucid account, and I wanted to try them out because the one thing that I didn't like about Apex was the consistency rule and the drawdown. Well, yeah, but the consistency rule capped what I wanted to make, right? Uh, with this Lucid account, I got it passed, right? Like actually passed. The trades that I took were real setups. Um, and I got my first minimum profit day, and that's great. I just need four more, get myself a $500 payout, and that's like that's the number one goal right now. Slow it down, get a payout. I am promising myself to slow down on all the evals that I've been doing, but until I get one payout, right? I already proved to myself that I could because I was really close. I was one trade away from getting a payout. One trade away from getting a decent payout, right? On Top Step. Top Step's fucking hit the shitter, by the way. But I was one trade away, and I know because of that, I know I could get myself payout. I was also like 1 or 2 trades away from Apex, so I know I can get myself payout. But I just want to prove myself that I could get a payout, and so I'm slowing down my roll until I get the first one, and then I can pick it back up. But I do want to try out Lucid, and I think it'll be good. So, going back to all my accounts and how did I lose them, right? I did not actually overtrade, right? I did, however, over leverage. So that was my big mistake. I wanted to get money fast, over leveraged, and then the drawdown just took me out of all the accounts. So that's unfortunate. But I'm gonna try to get this Apex account in the green, in the funded. If you guys have any good trade copy or recommendations, I'd gladly help because it's really weird trading. There's a Lucid account, and then when I finished trading the Lucid account, I go to this Apex evaluation account, and then of course I can trade the Apex evaluation using TradeAway, but it's like I trade this, then I trade that. I didn't check any trades on these accounts because by that time this was done, right? We started just ranging, so didn't want to get involved in that until we get big momentum. But I think we are on an up, and this trading style, deep trades, the big trades, helps me visualize where and when to enter, which is great for me. Like I'm combining all of these different people and concepts into one that actually matches what I want, right? I forgot the guy's name, but he trades breakouts like this, and he also does really well, but he uses time and sales. I've also done time and sales. I've slowly I found great success, great success. I didn't even get a fucking payout, but I found success using the times and sales entries that he's been doing. Uh, and that's great, but the fills weren't as great as I wanted them to because I'd be late on a lot of entries, and by then, like I'm only going for, you know, one to twos, one to threes. But then if my entry's late, and because it's such a small range, that the profit gets like fucked. So, uh, and the big trades from deep charts helps me visualize exactly where to put my trades and everything, which is great because in New York session, if I didn't have that, right, my stops would have to be so large. Granted, they would work, but because like if I were to break out of this 900 psychological level, right, my stops have to be, they'd have to be at least like below this FUG here, or maybe even here, but that's still risking it, right? This is still risking it. And then my targets would be all the way up at this high. This would have worked. However, like the big trades showed me exactly where and when to put, and it's very fast paced. I very much enjoy the fast paced nature of of the scalping, and I think it helps me a lot. I think it's I think it's great. I would give a, eventually I will do, what my model is and what I'm trading. But the problem is I didn't even get a fucking payout yet. So like I'm not gonna I can't tell people how to trade if I haven't even gotten myself a payout yet. So it is what it is. But slow steps, one at a time, and hopefully I can get my $500 payout, because that's the next goal. $500, very easy, and I think I can get there one step at a time. More videos to come. I hope during these couple of months I will start putting more videos out, just daily updates again for myself. But it's just been really busy. Holidays, the New Year is here basically. But yeah, lots of just shit going on, and I've been using my camera for other things. Uh, so I have not done many videos, but that is one aspect I'm trying to change this upcoming months, and hopefully you guys will see it. Thank you.